Hi, good evening. Welcome to Delicious and Light. Tonight we're going to be making chicken and broccoli Asian style. So super easy recipe and pretty quick as well. So this is great for midweek dinner and practically fat-free. So we're going to start with 4 split chicken breasts that are boneless and skinless. And what I mean by split, it's really 2 whole chicken breasts that are split in half or 4 already split in half chicken breasts. We're going to have about 4 cups broccoli heads cut into bite-sized pieces, half a cup of teriyaki sauce, 1/4 cup of hoisin sauce, 2, but since they're so small, you'll see 3 cloves of garlic here. And for a little bit of spice, and this is your own personal taste, we'll add anywhere from 1 teaspoon to a couple tablespoons of hot chili sauce. Asian style hot chili sauce. All of these ingredients you can find in any grocery store in the Asian section. The first thing we want to do is we don't want to completely cook, but we want to steam our broccoli a little bit. So all you want to do is grab some plastic wrap, put a little bit of water in a microwave safe bowl, maybe just about 1/4 cup. Cover your bowl, and if you've got a lid for this instead, you can use that instead of using plastic wrap. This is just what I got available right now. And just put it in the microwave for 2 to 3 minutes, depending upon how hot your microwave is. Mine runs pretty hot, so I'm just going to put it in for about 2 minutes. And that's it. I sprayed a saute pan. I'm going to turn the heat on, let that heat up. And just add, because we're working with chicken breast, which has almost no fat in it, just so that it doesn't completely stick. This is the only thing you'll be adding. Add just about a teaspoon of oil. You can use canola oil, you could use olive oil, anything that you usually would saute with. And for the chicken, what you want to do is just lightly salt it. So teriyaki sauce and hoisin sauce already has some salt in it. So depending upon your personal taste and how much salt you like, you'll either add a little bit or add a little bit more. I'm just going to lightly salt that. Now this chicken breast I took out of the freezer just a couple hours ago. And what I did was I quick defrosted it by putting it in cold water. So you're going to see it's got a lot of water on the bottom. So I'm taking these tongs so that I don't bring the water into the pan, because we don't want to boil the chicken, we just want to saute it and brown it. And you see I cut these into bite-sized pieces, which is great midweek because it makes it super fast to cook. This dish will not take long at all. So we'll just add all of this in here. You don't want to overcrowd your pan when you're sauteing protein. You want to give it some space, so if I have to, I'll do it in 2 batches, but I think I'll get everything in here with enough room. Also, if you see there is way too much liquid at the bottom of your bowl, you can also pat the chicken down with paper towels if you need. Alright, all the chicken's in there and the microwave went off, so I'm going to go get the broccoli, put that away, see what the broccoli is like. That's perfect. See how it's still green? So you want it slightly cooked, but not too much. You still want it to have a little crunch in there. So this is kind of a takeoff from beef and broccoli that you would get at a Chinese restaurant, but chicken instead. So we're just going to let these cook up for a couple minutes. I'm going to let them brown on one side and then I'll flip them over. Alright, so we've got our chicken cooked and slightly browned. So I'm just going to remove this from the pan. Lower the heat a little bit. Just put this in a bowl temporarily. And then from here, we're just going to put in the 2 cloves, or if they're real tiny, 3 cloves of garlic. And you don't want this to cook more than 30 seconds to a minute because you don't want it to burn. So just pop your garlic in, minced. Essentially just let that warm up in the pan real quick. Stir it around so it doesn't burn. When garlic burns, it gets very bitter, but when it's cooked right, it's delicious. And then from here, you just add your teriyaki sauce. Super easy. And you can see that it comes to a boil right away. So you just do this real quick, add your hoisin sauce. And I feel like having a little heat tonight, so I'm actually going to add a tablespoon of the hot chili sauce. Now, just a little note about something that's hot like this. You may want to start off with a teaspoon and taste it, and then if you feel like you don't have enough, put more in. But I think a tablespoon would be about right for my family. Just stir it around real quick, and here's how easy the recipe is. Drop your chicken in. You can serve this with rice noodles. I'm actually going to throw some riced cauliflower in the microwave just for a couple minutes and serve this on top. Add your broccoli and heat up just a little bit, and you just cook the broccoli and the chicken with the sauce no more than a minute or 2, and you're ready for dinner. Nice, easy weekday dinner or a weekend dinner where you're in a hurry, maybe you're going to catch a movie or a concert. This does not take long at all. That's it. It serves 4, and I will have all of the nutritional ingredients on there at deliciouslight.com, so check it out. Also, follow us on Facebook and follow us on YouTube, and don't forget, Apex Nova is why we are doing this show. Thanks, until next time. Bye.